Hey guys, Tyre here, so it's great to see you guys again. It's actually wild that I don't make a video because I was in vacation and then there's so much stuff going on lately. I'm actually moving from New York and we are moving with Heather to Boston, and I have to find the apartment, I have to find a car, there's all this stuff moving from here, so like it's pretty complicated lately, but we're gonna get through it, I hope, because of course there's still work, so like the time is really like not that much for everything. I'm really pushing through everything, but this is not the topic of the video. The topic of the video is of course Half-Life, because with a recent mod we're gonna be able to play and install Half-Life, the one of course not Half-Life 3, on the Oculus Quest, also with the better textures. So in this video let's get together through the process to install this amazing and classic game on our standalone system very easily, using side quests. So without further ado, let's get through it. Okay, and here we are on the PC, so the first thing we have to do is of course to go on Steam and to get the version of Half-Life for PC on Steam. If you don't have it already, well, it's time to do so because it's one of the best games in history, and if you've never played it, you're really missing out. And I feel like now is actually the best moment to actually revisit or visit for the first time this amazing game. But anyway, what you have to do is just to click on install the system, because we're gonna need all the files inside just in a few, because the version that we have on SideQuest of course doesn't have the game itself. You have to load all the parts of the game in there. So once you've installed, we have to go on SideQuest. You're never gonna miss it because it's actually on the front page right now, but what you have to do is to go on games and look for Lambda 1 VR. That is the version, the mod for Half-Life VR. We click on more info, and of course over here you can read everything and install the last version. Of course, the Oculus Quest has to be connected. If you don't know how to use SideQuest, I made a video, it's gonna be in the link in the description below, so don't worry about it and you can discover everything about this amazing program. But anyway, over here you're gonna be able also to support and donate for the dev that created this mod, so I really recommend to consider it because it did a great job. Let's click on install the last version, and that is going to install the APK directly in the unknown sources on our Oculus Quest. We are halfway through. The next step will be actually to, of course, open our Oculus Quest folder. Once we are there, we click on it and we have to create a new folder called Cache in there, and we double click on it, and what we have to do is actually, as you see over here, to copy the folder Valve that is inside your Half-Life files. How do you find it? Well, you go in your Steam library, Steam apps common, and you look for Half-Life, double click on it, and the Valve folder gonna be over here. What you do is just copy and you paste the whole folder in the Oculus Quest. Very easy. I'm not gonna do it again, but everything is gonna go through. It's gonna take a while because it's around 500 megabytes. After that, what you can do is actually to install better texture. How you do it? Well, you go on Valve HD, you copy and paste all this part directly inside the folder of Valve. It's gonna ask you if you wanna replace the folders. Of course you do yes for everything. It's gonna take much less, and it's actually gonna improve the models of the character. There in the first version they were very junky, so at least they look a little better and they actually have noses this time. What you have to do right now is to close everything, because we don't need anything else on the PC, and just jump on your Oculus Quest and go on the unknown sources, look for Lambda VR for Half-Life, and click on it. Just a little tip, because I had the problem, if it doesn't work right away, just restart the Oculus Quest, so it's gonna load all the files directly, and you're pretty much good to go and ready to get in the game. And here you have it, guys. This was how to install Half-Life VR on the Oculus Quest. Half-Life VR is just the mod of it. I'm playing it right now again. I feel like it's a great way to actually replay this amazing game because like you don't have a cable, it's very fast to start, and right now it's not really possible to get in the multiplayer because there's no input for a keyboard, but maybe in the future we're gonna be able to do it and do some amazing VR deathmatch in there as well. Now, would I consider this like a killer app for the Oculus Quest? Well, no, not really. It's actually a mod, but the thing that we can actually play Quake and Half-Life, like these big classics on the Oculus Quest without any problem, and also with 60 OF, is just unbelievable and amazing. And if you're planning to revisit the game, well, as I said many times in this video, it's time to do so. Just one little thing, because the movements are very, very fast, it's very easy to get motion sickness. I actually got some motion sickness as well, that I'm very, very used to VR, as you might know. So just be aware, this is not like the perfect implementation for VR. That's why there's not a real game for Half-Life just yet. Let's hope it's gonna arrive in the future. It should arrive, but it's something that you can play and just take your time, maybe every 30 minutes, just take a little break and then let's keep going, and everything's gonna get better and better. I think it's really the kind of movement, but other than that, everything works pretty well. There are still some little bugs. Sometimes you have a little blackout, maybe for the loading, but the whole game is there and it actually works much better than the version that we have actually on PC VR, where yes, you have a more powerful PC, but there are so many more bugs in there, and to play it like with the 60 OF is just not the same. There's the scheme also for the controllers in the page that I'm gonna leave in the link in the description below, so check it out because you have everything there. You of course have to still use the buttons because like this is a game made for mouse and keyboard and then adapted kinds of for these controllers, but it's great that you can actually aim with it and you can actually swing your crowbar without any problem. Let me know what you think about it in the comment below. Let me know if you're gonna install it. For now, I think it's all. I really wanted to do a brief video, to make this brief video to make you aware of the situation and give me a thumbs up for the experience because it's just amazing. And if you have the Oculus Quest, well, something you have to jump into it and explore for sure. Also because you have to use side quests because there's so many interesting things over there, as we already said, that you don't want to miss out on it as well. But anyway guys, as always, if you liked the video, like. If you didn't like the video, dislike. Subscribe to the channel for more of VR tech, and I hope I'm gonna be back very soon. As I said, there's a lot of stuff happening. I'm gonna keep you updated, and yeah, wish me good luck for Boston because like different city, it's not the first time that I move in my life, but yeah, it's always like chilling to do everything from the very beginning. Luckily I have you guys, so if you see me like crying on the camera, you know that things are not going so well. I don't think it's gonna happen, but like let's be ready, okay? Thanks for watching. I see you guys in the next video. Ciao.